Forward position, standing 6'5", number 31, the other forward position, at 6'6", number 25,
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. And tonight we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and reporter Ali LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at center. And for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Now here's Washington.
Thanks, boss.
Here's Lively. The shot won't fall. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. McDaniels with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Mavericks head coach and I got a chance to talk. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Great work, Ali. Thanks. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Now here's Washington. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Edwards. And he converts the layup.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And yep, it's good. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Edwards looking it over to the paint. Here's Gobert. The shot off that time.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Thompson outside. It's tipped. Irving finds Thompson. Connects again from distance.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
That triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. Randall a screen on Thompson. Irving with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Pass to Lively. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Thompson, and it's Grimes in for Irving. Doncic passes to Washington. Right wing. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Kenzo. Doncic shot is good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Now here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Inside. There's Marshall. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. Drills it from deep.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Now here's Doncic. 27 points his last game. Pass to Marshall from the arc. The offensive rebound. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
On the court for Minnesota. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They trail by 9. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy. Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Dallas leading by 6. Here's Marshall. Deflected! And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Irving against DiVincenzo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
And Dallas making a change here. Washington's checked in. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And every season, Dinwiddie just seems to get better, wanting to take on more and more responsibility. You have to appreciate his work ethic.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a 16-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Irving looking around. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And the layup falls. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. 5 to shoot. Poke loose. It's stolen by Lively. And here's Thompson for. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And Edwards slams it in.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Thompson. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyrie Irving. These are his first free throws of the game.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Washington, yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Washington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
It's Edwards on the wing. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You look at the Timberwolves, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Let's go. Appreciate you, Jace. Merry Christmas to you as well.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Washington and Lively down low. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Minnesota. And it's Irving missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Edwards.
Oh,
nice! Big finish!
Man! Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
It's stolen by Doncic. Irving attacking. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's Washington. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 3. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
The Mavericks have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick of the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Here's Conley following the score. Let's go with a 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Conley finds Randall. Here's McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Washington's shot is good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Conley passes to Edwards. Five on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. For 3, Randall. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Washington passes to Thompson. Washington inside. Randall's there. And it's Washington missing. The Timberwolves have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Up top, Edwards. He's got 17. The Mavericks pull it in. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Thompson's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly...
Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Irving. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Washington, and it's Grimes in for Klay Thompson.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Mavericks trail by 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And he gets it to go.
Love the pass from Reid that time. These guys love playing with him.
Shot from the wing. And that one is right through the heart.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Goes up at the stripe. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Mavericks shooting 41% in this game. The drive by Irving. The shot misses. Minnesota leading by 4. DiVincenzo, the pass to Ingles. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't
My
work.
bad,
You
y'all.
can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a foul called on the way
Let
up.
us know in the
So
comments
he'll
if y'all
take
want
2
our
from the
mics
free
on
throw
or
line.
off, bro, because
DiVincenzo
we're
smartly
cooking.
getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. That's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
A different look for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and Doncic has subbed in for Marshall. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And that one's good. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Outside Edwards. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Right side, Irving. Pass to Lively. Here's Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter. And guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Randall left side. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic outside. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This guy, this young fella, loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Randall. Edwards against Irving. Edwards can't hit. For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Back to Washington. Out to Thompson. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. All alone on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Got a hand on it. Goes back up. Doncic. Edwards against Irving. Back to Edwards. Launches a three. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, and he got fouled on his... It goes on Mike Conley.
You know, for Irvin, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. He connects, and he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 16. Minnesota again missing. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. To tie it up. It's off. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.